Hey guys, Startup here, bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. And for today's spawning in the north, we've got Focus, playing as Orc. Going for the Blade Master first, playing against him in the south. We have Infi playing as Undead, a little bit of a surprise there. And going for the Dreadlord, looks like he's trying to cook up a fast expansion here. Did he aggro those creeps by accident? I don't think he meant to do that. Blade Master coming across, expecting this, I imagine. Do have the dust on the Dreadlord. Light is down, creeping underway. Blade Master going on the ghoul. Now looking for the creep steal. Oh, good sleep on the Blade Master there. Takes down one of the creeps and just cancels the ziggurat there, and now pulling back. The threat of the Blade Master too high here. Almost losing that ghoul. Oh, a bit of a sloppy start here from Infi. Aggroing those creeps slowed him down a lot. And now he's had to abandon ship on that expansion. He's used most of the mana on the Dreadlord here as well. Going for a second rod. Yeah, tough start. This match, by the way, is from the WGL qualifiers. The biggest tournaments. Take a look back here, what we've got in terms of tech. Looks pretty damn fast from Focus, really fast tech. Expansion back underway. This time we've got skeletons tanking some of the damage. Blade Master is revealed. Ooh, is he going to lose a ghoul? Yep. Not the end of the world though, it does give him another corpse. Blade Master, that's his last windwalk, out of mana now himself. Dreadlord also very, very low. He's on the blight, could go down. Blade Master standing over him, looking for the kill. Sleep. Surround. One of the ghouls very, very low there. He goes down, but Blade Master in trouble. Blade Master goes down. Only level 1 though, going to be quick to resurrect, and he did slow down this expansion a very, very long way. Either way, at least he got the Blade Master there, and that will slow down the second hero coming in from Focus at the very least. In terms of tech, we have double bestiary going down. Alright, so Infi finally getting the job done there, getting the expansion underway. Oh, it's quite a slow one though. Let's see how that impacts him. And yeah, because he is expanding, he can't afford to tech, having to pump out those acolytes. Not trying for a second Necropolis here at the Expo. And then, you know, the Expo's not even complete. We have the... oh, Fire Lord's going to be the option here. Going for some aggro, trying to shut down this expansion once and for all. And meanwhile, Infi over here creeping. Doesn't want to interrupt his creeping. Come and deal with the Fire Lord, but the expansion in trouble. Haunted Goldmine. Acolytes threatening the surround. We've got a Grunt in here bashing away also. Acolytes now going after the Lava Spawn. Dreadlord is back, going for the Sleep Surround on the Fire Lords, but the Blade Master is there, can pop him out. So he decides to disengage, going for the Lava Spawn instead. That's going to mean the Haunted Goldmine going to go up here, it looks like. All about to fall. Oh, comes back in. No. Okay. Ooh, man, these ghouls getting away on super low. Good control so far from Infi. Now just skeletons out the front there, soaking the damage. And Haunted Goldmine going to go up.
Under attack.
2 towers back here now as well, so it's going to be very tough to crack. Ooh, double bestiary Wind Riders here. And tech only just starting now. So no good answers at the moment. I imagine he would want Gargs to deal with those. Ghouls. They're not going to go too well against the Wind Riders. And in they come now. Dreadlord taking a lot of damage, getting focused. Speed scroll. Dreadlord on the run. Sleep. Fire Lord goes down. And now focus on to the ghouls. We've got their towers working on the Wind Riders. What's this? We've got a sentry ward down here. I think that's focuses. Dreadlord threatening to come back in. Oh no, that's sentry ward. The Dreadlord, okay.
A player's forces are under
As far
attack.
onto the acolytes, they're going down fast. Evacuating the mine here. Slow towers splitting their focus here. Turning back around onto the grunt. Acolytes on the run, coming back in. Back onto the mine. Okay, looks like we're going to see a grunt go down here for focus. Oh, still not nearly there. So we've got a long way before we can get those gargoyles going. Crypt in trouble here, getting focused by the Wind Riders. Does have a Nerubian tower over here. Ghoul switching sides to avoid the Wind Riders. They're taking down all these tech buildings. And you can't reproduce those acolytes in the process of tech. Has gone for a second necropolis though.
Are under attack.
Over here. There's another means to get some more acolytes. But now we've got 4 Wind Riders over here. Do have a spirit tower coming in, however. He's finally got that graveyard online. And that looks like the last acolyte about to fall. So the expansion is not mining right now. And another acolyte trying to sneak in, but 4 Wind Riders make short work of that. Okay, turn around. Oh, not gone for. He's gone for fiends. Okay, interesting. All goes down level 2 for the Blade Master. Can he hold? Can he hold? Okay, there we go. There's the Spirit Tower. That's so much more damage for the Wind Riders. They decide to disengage. Speed scrolling out of there, in fact. And ticking web now. So that was a scary time. Infi holding on. Oh boy, just throwing away an acolyte there. Big mistake.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now we've got some raiders in the mix. Dreadlord, what's he up to? Trying to pick some units as they come across, maybe? I'm not sure. He does have a shot back here, so can pick up the healing potion. Got 1 fiend with this, and the other fiend with the rest of his army. Web is complete. About to have another fiend. So with 3 fiends, I think he should be able to take down the Wind Riders reasonably effectively. Oh, but those ghouls just getting picked off. The Wind Riders' damage is so high here. And he's ticking. Ticking up tier 3 is going to be the option. Blade Master makes short work of that fiend. The focus fire, just so much focus fire. Okay, in comes the army. Heal scroll activated by focus. Going for the kill on some of these Wind Riders, but those ghouls are falling so quickly. The focus fire damage from the Wind Riders. And he's barely even taking down 1 Wind Rider here. This is not going well at all for Infi. Okay, now the slow tower getting involved, helping out against the Blade Master. We've got 2 Wind Riders over here webbed. Looks like he's going to be able to take down 1 of them. Going to keep the pressure on these Wind Riders. Just making it away. Oh, but the focus fire from the Wind Riders, even the fiends can't counter them here. Fiends getting away very, very low. And Dreadlord's still very far away from level 6. Generally, that's the big power spike with this kind of strategy that allows you to get back in the game. But Dreadlord hasn't got much more experience. Focus doing some aggressive creeping over here. Yeah, it's level 3 on the Blade Master there. And level 2 Windwalk going to be the option. Oh wow, he used the Ritual Dagger. Very rare to see this. One of the new items got released in a patch a while ago. Quite a while ago, but I've almost never seen it. But decent option, you know, it doesn't have the Death Knight, so it doesn't have very good healing.
Forces are under attack.
Even though it's not too much health, it's something. Gonna help these fiends recover a little bit before he gets those statues online. Speaking of, doesn't have any other tech buildings going down right now. Start focusing on getting the expansion going again. And now the slaughterhouse goes down. And he is going for a Death Knight. Thought he might hold on until his Dreadlord got closer to 6, but no. Maybe he thinks he can creep the Dreadlord up to 5 here. And then from there just get it through battling against Focus's army. Speaking of Focus, tiny Great Hall. Expansion about to go down. A War Mill over here. No third hero from him yet. Skeleton doing some spotting. Oh, and they're going to be quite close to each other, the armies. Oh, those fiends are pretty low in health. A lot of damage there from that lightning shield. Infi not controlling it terribly well and pulling back now to taking the big camp. Or the big creep from the camp.
A town is under siege.
Oh man, that lightning shield just did so much damage to him right there. And the poison as well, still ticking. Really needs that statue. Whoa, he's going for a second crypt. Strange. I wonder if he's just going to spam ghouls now. A couple of skellies running into the peon line over here. Windrider's coming back. Oh, Zeppelin drop with the heroes. Onto Goldmine in trouble. He never repaired it up. Very, very greedy. Mass repairs on it now. But it's going down too quickly. And there we go. Goldmine is down. Expansion goes down. And now Focus. Try and make it out. Gonna see a Raider and a Windrider go down here, but put down the expansion. That's a big deal, and could, you know, potentially come back here and harass the in construction mine. It looks like he only got like 2,000 or so gold from that. Very, very costly expansion so far from Infi, but yeah, man, paying the price for not repairing that up. Rise threatening to come back in here. Didn't leave any fiends with the web. To maybe keep these Windriders off. Just gonna leave the expansion barren right now. Interesting. Oh my god, he's nearly gonna lose that fiend. Oh my god, it's stun locked.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that was so close. Just got bashed. He couldn't micro it out of there. Couldn't switch the creep aggro. Almost lost the fiend there. That was close to disaster. Level 5 for the Dreadlord now. And he has retrained, hasn't he? Gone away from the Vampora. He's got level 3 Carrion Swarm now. So he's going to look to harass the peons in the burrow.
A player's forces are under attack.
Zeppelin here making Infi think things over. Maybe worried about a drop, but no, it sees the heroes are over here. Got 2 burrows here. Looks like he managed to take down 3 of the peons. Oh no, that's a watchtower actually. Forget that. And now expansion getting harassed for Focus. And quite a lot of mana on that Dreadlord. Also has Wand of the Wind. Helpful for the army disable. And just slowly chipping away at this expansion. With the fiends. No upgrades on them yet. It's going for an armor upgrade actually. Oh, interesting. Switches the bow. Oh, and they come. He's got the Wand of the Wind there, working nicely, disabling the Blade Master for this fight. Ooh, doesn't quite get the coil on that fiend. It goes down. Another Wand of the Wind. Blade Master constantly getting disabled, but now Infi on the run loses another fiend. The focus fire here is so high. Kodo coming in. Kodo getting focused. Ooh, doesn't quite go down though, and he's got a fiend in the belly. Blade Master spitting out some crits. And Infi's army on the run. Turns around. Really needs Orb of Corruption here. That's what is missing from Infi's army here. Just not quite doing enough damage without that orb. Comes back in for the Carrion Swarm. Does have a TP. Can always town portal out. Helping the invul. Blademaster also has an invul. Uses the greater healing though. And he takes out the Shadow Hunter back there with that carrying swarm. Focus fire onto the Fiend. Fiend's being low. Undead heroes out of mana here. Determined to take down the last two Wind Riders though. And he is going to be able to. He'll lose all of his Fiends and maybe his statues too. Statue getting focused. Statue just about out of mana though. Not the end of the world if he loses that. Dreadlord so close to level 6. Oh boy, that could be a game changer. Okay, Dreadlord. Okay. They signed a peace treaty. They both decide to disengage there. Man, now this moment. Okay, he's ticking up now. Quite late. But yeah, I'm sure he's going to be picking up some mana potions for that Dreadlord. They'll be very powerful. Oh, picks off the Zeppelin here with the web. That's nice. Does that give experience? It does. Level 6. He pulled back the Death Knight.
A player's forces are under
sure
attack.
the Dreadlord got level 6 there. Double mana potions, and now he's coming on the offensive. Got 2 statues, couple more fiends in the mix. Burrow ticking also. And he's determined to get the job done here. Shadow Hunter very close to 2. Although that's going to matter too much, maybe with the disable. Will he go for Circle Wards? I think he'll go for Hex, right? There we go. Yep, Hex is the option. Here we go. Infernal coming down. Focus fire onto the Dreadlord. Doesn't have an invul this time. Hex on the Death Knight. Sleep on the Blademaster. Dreadlord on the run. Activates the invul. He transferred it over from the Death Knight. Coil. Dreadlord's still alive. Infernal out the back doing quite a lot of damage. Town portal out. And there we go. Quite a lot of consumables there on the side of Infi, but he did take a few Orc units down.
A player's forces are under
Looks
attack.
like he took down maybe like 2 Headhunters and a Raider. But yeah, I think overall, in terms of gold, he came out behind in that fight. Pretty good disable overall, just keeping the pressure on the Dreadlord. He's going to need to have those potions, those invuls, to keep the Dreadlord alive here. Picks up the orb. That was what I was talking about. Really needs that extra damage from the orb. He's got a sack pick down as well. Going for a shade. I wonder if we're going to see Frosties this game. Couple small camps remaining. Look, see if we've got any upgrades coming through. No, nothing for focus. He's very low on lumber right now. Like 3, 4 peons on lumber. Okay, a couple more at the expansion actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shade going scouting for the Orc army. So we've got the Berserkers. 2 Kodos as well. Looks like he's going for a bit of a more piercing focus fire style army. And another expansion. Tiny Great Hall going down. Gonna get spotted by the Shade. So Infi aware of this now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Taking a look at food counts. Infi about 10 food behind. Infernal about to expire as well, but he's coming in. Looking to do some damage. And he's going to catch the Orc heroes away from the army. Infernal getting in on top of the peon line. Going to take down all of those peons. Picks off a Wind Rider as well. Very well timed attack. Might be able to get the burrow before the Infernal goes down here. That would be huge. Take down the last of the peons. Not quite. Infernal on the run. Wants to deny the experience. Man, that Infernal timer is actually longer than I thought. Quite a long timer on that. Ends up going down, giving a little bit of experience. Blademaster very close to 5. Would really like a level 3 critical strike. And we see another harass targeting the other expansion, it looks like. Nice tactic here, harassing so effective with the carrion swarm. Just takes down the whole peon line instantly. Orc army threatening the undead expansion. We've got quite a few towers here though. And town portaling back, but doesn't have a necropolis over here. So going to take a while for the undead army to come across. Looks like the main has run dry as well, so he's got quite a few acolytes here for repairs, for distraction. There we go. Level up. Infernal coming down, really well targeted, stunning everything. Scroll of the Beast though on the side of focus. That's going to be a lot of extra damage, and he's got the larger army as well. Infernal out the back doing some decent damage. But the Blade Master now coming through with the huge criticals. Huge focus fire onto the Dreadlord, getting focused down so quickly. Sleep onto the Blade Master. Big carrion swarm. A lot of the Orc backline going down. But
a town is
under the army having a bit of trouble. Firelord taking quite a lot of damage here. Trying to keep the disable on the Blade Master, focusing down the Wind Riders. Firelord very, very low. Infernal though, losing its targeting. Out of the fight now. A little mistake there from Infi. Dreadlord goes down. Big strike there from the Blade Master. In comes the Frosty. But that is quite a lot of piercing damage. I don't know if the Frosty can keep the Orc army away here. Oh man, if only the Infernal was in this fight. Frostworm goes down. Undead army getting picked apart here. Needs that Infernal. Infernal finally coming back in. Firelord very, very low still, staying on the outskirts. Same with the Death Knight. Going back in for some hits now. Going after the Headhunters. Going to take them down pretty quickly. Riders, Reveal active. Fiends burrowed. Gonna have to force another reveal here.
Forces are under attack.
Picking off a Fiend. Man, if that Infernal was in the fight, that would have gone so much better for him. A couple ghouls up here at the expansion though. Firelord coming across to counter them. But they did take down the entire peon line. Very, very well timed attack there from Infi. Get the turn around. Infernal in trouble. There we go, Blade Master spitting out so much damage. Plus 22 would have been even higher when he had that Scroll of the Beast active. And he's not letting up the pressure. Going after the Nerubian towers at the Undead expansion. Wow, really nice time burrow to dodge that ensnare. Oh, but we've got the envenomed spears on the Wind Riders. That is so much damage, the poison from that upgrade. This is his only gold income. Needs that gold to continue fighting here. There's the Dreadlord coming back. Okay, coming back now. He's got another Frostworm. Can he turn around the game here with the Dreadlord, with the Frostworm? Don't know what happened to the ghouls. Been coming out of burrow. Going down very quickly. Infernal coming down. Oh, and the Carrion Swarm. That's a lot of AoE damage. Heal Scroll from Focus. Now turn around onto the Frostworm. Focus fire onto the Blade Master back the other way. The Blade Master pretty beefy. Refuses to go down. Frostworm in trouble. Frostworm gonna fall. Level 6 for the Blade Master now. Infernal just out the back, dishing out the damage. He goes down, burrow not enough to save. Oh boy, surround onto the Shadow Hunter. He's got the town portal, and he's gonna have to spend it. Having mana on that Dreadlord is everything right now. Carrying swarms, the sleep's just so crucial to the strategy. And of course the Infernal. It goes by, picks up another one. Undead army heading off to the Orc expansion once again. Did put down some blight over here with another expansion potential. Still got 5k left in this mine, but he's getting outmined 2-1 at the moment. Maybe not right now. This expansion under pressure. The Infernal, man, with the chaos damage. Is such a beefy boy. Okay, takes down the burrow, but now disengaging the shade here, providing some intel to Infi. He's on the run. Blademaster coming in though with the orb of lightning. Oh man, straight away gets that purge. Oh, destroy him, morph, but I think he's just going to have to lose it here. Okay, turnaround. Raiders out the front, in comes the Frostworm. That's what he's waiting for. Raiders going down fast, really fast. Destroy down, morphs this one now though. Good, gets rid of the Hex on the Frosty, and then focusing down. The Raider here is going to go down. Oh, Kodo out of position. Also going to fall thanks to the Frostworm. Alright. Oh boy. Shade spots the Blademaster. Really needs to make sure the first hit was with the Frostworm though. Really needs that slow. The Blademaster is a windwalk like that. It comes back across to the Great Hall, putting pressure on that now. Infernal about to expire. That was a nasty carrion swarm. Peon's going down. Oh, turn around. The fight is back on. The Rider goes down. Expansion in trouble from focus. I think it's going to fall here. Peon goes down, and there we go. Somehow, Infi turning this game around. And it's basically all on this Dreadlord, man. This thing is such a hard carry right now. There we go. Calls in the Infernal on the Orc army as he runs away. Blademaster takes some damage there. That Shade, such a clutch unit. Turn it around. I think they're going after the Death Knight, but he's pretty healthy. He's pretty fast too now, level 5. Got that level 2 Unholy Aura. And this is just such a tough composition to deal with. That Frostworm allowing the Undead army to chase down these highly mobile raiders, especially with the Aura. And there we go. Focus throws in the towel. What a crazy match that was. That was such a good match. Infi, I thought he was down and out like 3 different times during this game, but just clawed his way back in, and man, the high level Dreadlord, what a carry. The Carrion Swarm, the Infernal, that's a game winner. GG, well played. I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.